Golf Central. Brought to you by Titleist.
Riviera lives up to the hype yet again. Bubba Watson gives up his 54-hole lead, but steals it back when it mattered most to win the Northern Trust Open and win for the 9th time on the PGA Tour. Bubba Watson, your winner for the 2nd time in 3 years. He wins at Riviera. And with that, we welcome you into Golf Central. Wow, what a day it has been from the very get-go. This tournament was in jeopardy, anyone's ball game. At times, we had 4, even 5 guys in a share for the lead. Welcome in, lot to recap over the next half hour. Ryan Burr, along with Billy Kratzer, John Cook, and welcome John Feinstein to the program as well. Billy, I start with you. Bubba, 2 for 9 in 54-hole leads. It was a little suspect coming in, and before he even got on the first tee, that lead was gone. But when he needed it most, down the stretch, he was able to step up.
Well, I think you'll look at the way that he drove the ball today. He drove the ball absolutely fabulously today. He put the ball in the fairway, and when he needed to put the ball in the fairway at 17, the 71st hole, put it there, able to make birdie there, and then 18, he hit a nice drive. So I think his driving, I know he made the putts, but I think his driving was the key today for Bubba Watson.
Absolutely, and I mean, really the only shot he missed was his second shot at 13 for his only bogey on the incoming 9. So he was well in control of his golf swing. He was well in control of his golf game. He put the ball in the right spots. He ended up winning the golf tournament.
And you guys know this, that there are certain golf courses where you're more comfortable than others. And Bubba Watson is the ultimate, to me, horses for courses guy. When he is comfortable on a golf course, he's going to win every couple of years. He's done it at Augusta National. He's done it here now. When he's not comfortable on a golf course, he's slamming the trunk on Friday. But when he's comfortable, he's going to be in contention and often going to win.
Well, to your point, 6 of his 9 wins have come on 3 different courses, Riviera, Travelers, and Connecticut. And, of course, we all know the Green Jacket at Augusta National, where he has won twice at all 3 venues. So 6 of 9, he's pretty good in those 3 spots for sure. Let's show you how he got it done, because it was wild. And for a while, it was anyone's game. From the get-go, no one came out hotter than Adam Scott. And early on, the putter was absolutely on fire.
On the first hole, this for Eagle, coming over just a little bit of a ridge, and perfect speed right there. Eagle for Adam.
And just like that, 1 hole, he's in a tie for the lead at 12 under. Playing alongside Rory McIlroy. Rory also for Eagle.
From the opposite side of the hole, going straight up the hill, right in the center, matches Adam Scott. We thought, oh, Rory McIlroy, here we go.
But Rory would not be the same after that Eagle putt at 1. Here he is at 4 for par.
Well, this was a stumble. He had a beautiful iron shot in there on the par 3, had about 14 feet. He walks away with bogey.
Now back to Scott after birdies at 3 and 4. Here he is at 6, hitting it extremely close.
Beautiful looking golf swing, just takes dead aim from 192, sends it way up in the air. Beautiful golf shot.
And Scott birdie there. 15 under, it's a 2-shot lead. Jason Kokrak, we wondered, would he go away? The answer would be no.
Well, he hit the ball beautifully and he hit it close, but this was a birdie from just outside 30 feet.
We wonder if the demons of Adam Scott hasn't won in nearly 2 years. Would they show their face? With the putter in particular, with the anchoring band in place, he's back traditional and misses a short one there. It would go for a double bogey. Everyone is back in this thing, including Bubba Watson.
474-yard uphill par 4, number 9. He's hitting a little gap wedge in there. Controls the spin perfectly, puts it right underneath the hole, straight up the hill. He would knock that one in.
1 back at 13 under. Watson now at 11, the par 5, this to tie the lead.
How do you read this putt correctly? I look at Teddy Scott. Oh, yeah.
It's like Plinko. It's just bouncing around. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, bottom of the cup. Bubba 14 under. He's in a tie for the lead. Back to Kokrak. Give him credit. He's never won on the PGA Tour. Never went away on this Sunday.
And this whole location isn't even on the green. It's over there way to the left around that tree. The only player all day to hit it left of that whole location. Perfect, perfect lead.
Looking for his first top 10, his first win, his first top 10 since last year's Arnold Palmer. And Kokrak, once again, showing that he's got guts.
Well, on the 15th hole, probably his only mistake with an iron on the back 9, hit it over the green, and that led to the bogey.
So he's 14 under. Chance now for Watson at the 16th, the par 3.
Love this little shaper right here. Starts it to the left of the hole, draws it back in, and watch this little right-hand check. Outstanding. Curved it right in there, right underneath the hole. Beautiful shot.
Would make birdie, 14 under, tie for the lead. Scott now just one back on 18, flies the green, and then does this. Banks it off the stick into the hole. Scott's going wild, the fans going wild, and Adam Scott posts 14 under. All of a sudden, he's the co-leader. Did not even use the putter on the 18th hole. That's always a good thing.
Maybe he ought to putt with the wedge.
Now Watson at 17. This for eagle. This would have shut the door on everyone.
Yeah, he hit a great iron shot just to the left of the hole location. Just kind of trickled it down that hill. Really quick putt. You know what, though? You better bring your coin. Don't just step up and knock this one in. But he did.
He did knock it in, so Bubba the one-shot lead. Beautiful drive on 18. Now his second.
Well, a 9-iron, and by that reaction, we kind of thought maybe he mishit it, but 12 feet for Bubba for birdie.
Adam Scott watching, knows he needed a bogey there on 18, and as close as Bubba is, it's time for him to get the gear and head to the airport. This is Kokrak. This is huge. Birdie to tie.
To Jason Kokrak's credit, I mean, he gave himself a chance, and we know that that putt goes a little bit left. You should have run down there and told him, Billy. We know that putt goes left.
Well, and this for the win. Boy, what a great feeling.
So Bubba Watson picks up his 9th career PGA Tour win. Only Rory McIlroy has more wins since 2010 than Bubba. Rory has 11, and Bubba needed everything in his power. Cookie, I got to give it to you. You said 15 under would be the number. And after about 3 holes, they were at 15 under. But in the end, it would hold up.
Not my first rodeo there, Ryan. That's what we do. You try to project ahead. You try to figure out what's it going to take. You try to get to that number. Don't ever let that lead outside of your, out of your eyes. And you got to grasp onto that. And that's, I've done it before, but 15 under I thought was going to be a real good score at the end of the day.
And in the end, that would be the winning number. There's so many subplots to what happened on this Sunday. You think just Adam Scott coming out like a house on fire, taking a 2-shot lead, and it looked like for a while he may run away and hide. You have Jason Kokrak looking for that first win. How would he stand up to the pressure? He stood up and looked it in the eye the whole way through. You have Rory completely disintegrated, and of course, Bubba Watson. Your biggest takeaway?
Well, I think you look at Jason Kokrak today with the way that he played. Pressure is the best teacher of all. And when you put yourself in that pressure situation like Jason Kokrak did today, and you perform like he did off the tee, iron shots, you made a key putt, on 16, a key putt on 17, you gave yourself a chance on 18. This pressure that he played under today, Ryan, is going to go a long way for him.
Big picture, John, your big takeaway from this Sunday.
Well, there's 2 of them. One is that clearly Bubba Watson doesn't mind all the attention that's being paid right now to Rory McIlroy, to Ricky Fowler, to Jordan Spieth, and to Jason Day. He's fine with it. He can handle it. He'll like going in at Augusta just a little bit under the radar as a 2-time champion. The other surprise to me was the meltdown of Rory McIlroy. When he comes out of the gate with that eagle on number 1, you think, here we go. This is going to be a fun day, and the rest of the day was a disaster for him.
Well, you also look at Bubba with this victory will move to 4th in the world. So for all the talk of Ricky, and he's been exceptional, it is still Bubba that sits just outside the big 3 at 4th in the world. So Bubba Watson, a player, I know he's a little bit older than the young guys that we love watching, but this is got to believe this is going to end in a Hall of Fame career. 2 majors, all these wins now. I mean, just needs a few more, right?
Well, you look at the Hall of Famers and a couple of majors, and you win 15 times. Mark O'Meara just got in. So, yeah, a few more wins for Bubba, and, yeah, he's definitely going to get into the Hall of Fame. But this is a career that has taken off late, but yet the maturation process, you've got a couple of majors, now you win again. He's just kind of getting better each and every year, and it doesn't look like there's any stopping point for Bubba right now.
You look at Watson now, what this means. The last time he won at Riviera, he went on to win the Masters. I know some players would probably say there's nothing that one has to do with the other, but his game's in a pretty good spot. 2 years ago, one at Riviera, one at the Masters. Where's he going to be on your board?
I would argue the point that it's very much like the Masters because Bubba loves to shape the ball. He's all about imagination. It's all about shape. You have to shape the ball around Riviera. You must shape the ball around Augusta National. You got to use slope at both both golf courses, it fits his eye because he doesn't go straight. He has to curve the ball. You have to curve the ball at both venues.
And he likes being in a comfort zone. We know that about him, and that's what I was saying in the beginning. When he gets to Augusta National, he's in a comfort zone. And to Billy's point, I think that being a dad has grown him. He still makes the occasional mistake, and he comes in and says, I can't play this golf course. But I think he's a lot more mature guy off the golf course, and that's helped him mature on the golf course in the last few years, now that he's a father of two.
Yep, he now has 9 career wins, does Bubba Watson. As we said, moves to 4th in the world behind the big 3 of Spieth, of course, Rory McIlroy, and Jason Day. When we come back, Dustin Johnson once again plays great at Riviera, just not enough. It's another top 5 finish for DJ. And where do we go from here with Adam Scott and Bubba Watson? We're back after this.
Golf Central is brought to you by Titleist, the #1 ball at the Northern Trust Open. Bushnell Golf and the Tour X, slope technology when you want it, tournament legal when you need it.